Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching the Dr. Moo Continuum Hardcore, Game 1, Episode 4, a Minecraft 1.6.4 Let's Play with a whole bunch of mods installed. I've actually played a little bit between the last game and this one, despite saying I wouldn't be doing that a whole lot, but I was doing it safely. I was mostly just working on the house and then doing like some surface mining to get more marble for the house. I've gone around and picked up little bits of other things here and there, but it's all just been, like I said, really surface stuff and things that were more or less safe to do. But as you can see, I've got quite a bit done on the house now. I've got a nice little upstairs area, which will be my library, and it opens up to a little upstairs rooftop garden. This stuff is just chiseled iron bars. And my glass is all chiseled glass, so it's connected textures. This is chiseled glass panes to look kind of like a screen or something, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Chiseled glowstone. We found some glowstone up in that ender spawner floating island, and I used a couple blocks of it up here. Got my kitchen started. It's pretty much the only furnishings I've done so far. It's just the kitchen. Down here for the bedroom, and this will be a little workshop area. I think I'll put my thermal expansion stuff in here, and I'm not sure how big of an area I need for applied energistics, but if I can figure out how to make it fairly compact, I'll put it in here too. Like I said, I've never really used AE, so we'll see how that goes. This bathroom, started doing a little bit of work in here. Got myself a nice little bathtub and a shower. I will probably rig up a piston to that shower eventually, but I don't have redstone yet, so I can't do that. And my nice little balcony here overlooking the little bit of the lush desert, but for the most part just the hot springs. Head back in here. And we'll come on out here to my little bit of decorating on the outside. Nice little bridge going over to my farm. I think I'm going to try to lure some sheep up here and let them hang out up here. I might get some cows too. Just a pair of sheep and a pair of cows. I don't know, kind of a little hobby farm. And down here I've got some wheat growing. Ooh, don't fall off the ledge. Some wheat growing and a water artichoke from witchery in the little water that I needed, and a couple chickens. I threw all my eggs in here and ended up getting a couple, and then they laid a couple more eggs, and I got one more, so I've got 3 now. Excuse me. These fences are all carpenter block fences, or barriers, I guess they call them. And then I just used smooth stone for their texture. I think they look pretty good. I like how they do the connected texture. Then you just drop a torch on them and it breaks it up. Pretty nice. We'll head back in. Oh, and the gates I've just used a piece of marble for. Just so they're easy to see. We'll head in and go to sleep. And then we'll start, I don't know, doing something. There's a couple things I want to do today. I think first off actually, I updated open blocks, and I picked up these books when I logged in. I have no idea what they are. I haven't even looked at them yet. Oh, okay, just change log, huh? Other mod cannon pointer. Yeah, that's just the change log, I guess. Interesting. Alright, what's this other one? Cute. Oh, nice. A good in-game. That's excellent. This actually looks really good, too. I like the font. Nice and small, easy to see. Wool and ender pearl for the elevator. Nice. Yeah, that looks really good. They did a good job with this. Cool. Well, I will throw them up in my library, I guess. Why not? There we go. Alright, so... excuse me. I've got a little bit of a cold. Sorry. As you can see in my inventory, I've got some ender pearls and some stone. I think I'm going to make some waypoints with these. And we will start working on that mod a little bit. Oops, that's not where I'm looking. Right over here. Waypoint blocks are just 5 pieces of stone and an ender pearl. So we'll do that. Actually, let's try that again with a shift click. There we go. Now we've got 8 of them. Nice. And I think I'm going to put them right here. Yeah, that'll work. And what do you do? Right click it? Yep. Ooh. Well, I don't know what's going on with those waypoints. That was something I had tested before and it was working in my test worlds, but apparently there's something going on now. I don't know. I've done some updates, so maybe it's related to one of those. Anyway, I'm down here just emptying out one of these strong boxes, and I think I will just throw a few things in there. That's probably good enough. Alrighty. And let's see, do I have any more dirt or something I can take with me? Yeah. So that dungeon over there has really been calling my name. The one over there in the town. I think I'm going to try hitting it, because so far all I've really done in this hardcore game is do some building. Which is kind of silly. So we'll head over there and see how maybe the first floor or 2 of that dungeon goes. As you can see, I've built stairs all the way down to the water here. Looks like my sugar cane is cooking up pretty good. I've made a couple tweaks to my settings in hopes of raising my FPS a little bit, and well, I'm still sitting around 30, but I don't know, we'll see. Turned off fancy graphics and turned on smooth lighting just a little bit, just the minimum. And I like the way it looks. And when I'm not recording, it seems to be slightly better, so we'll see how it goes, like I said. Alright, so where is that dungeon? There it is. Got a bunch of torches, right? And I put some sticks and coal in there, so I should be golden. Is there anything in these? Some food. Well, I think that's good. We'll just leave that like that. Got a bed up here if we want to come back, so I think we're good. Let's head down and see how this goes. Hopefully we don't die. I'm gonna light this up and take this glowstone. I've got much better uses for glowstone than some random tower in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Lighten the place up a bit, and we'll head down here, and I think we'll go this way first. Just picked at random, but yeah, doesn't matter which way it doesn't look like, so we'll go this way. Here goes nothing. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember to shift a lot, because there are a ton of traps in these. Let's just block this off, because that looks dangerous. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go straight ahead and grab that anvil. So we'll block that off, too. Keep things lit up. That anvil will be useful pretty much right away. Actually, it might be useful right away. Let me, I think I brought some iron, didn't I? I should have. I intended to, yeah. Can I repair this guy? Yes, with a little bit of experience. Why not? It's a good sword. It's plus 1.84 damage, so it's a pretty strong iron sword. It's probably worth keeping around. Alright, thank you. What do we got in here? Oh, now see, I should have looked. Sharpness unbreaking. Yeah, that's a good one. Legs. No, don't want legs. I'll take a shovel though. Grave spade. The names are cool. A little bit of coal. Alright, well, let's head on. Just open this up, I guess. So far, no spawners yet, but the first level has always seemed to be mostly safe. There will, I'm sure, be spawners eventually, but I just haven't come across them yet. Bread. Nothing else I'm too concerned about. I don't think there's any way I can take that cake. Alright. Oh, there's a chest right there. Book. Slime ball? I don't have any slime balls yet. I'll take those arrows too. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, starting to see some bad guys. And of course there's zombies. So that means every zombie in the area knows I'm here. Oh, and they're all coming. Holy crap, there's a lot of zombies. Well, that didn't go too badly. There was a ton of them. Holy crap, and there's still plenty more. Do not want set on fire, thank you. Alright, I need to get my dirt down here so I can block things off. Alright. Ah, here comes more. Let's eat. Getting a little bit of lag. Probably because there's so many mobs would be my guess. But I will rack up the zombie kills, that's for sure. Come on, lag. Yep. Competent zombie slayer. Wow. That. Nope, back. What I need to do is get up there and block where they're coming from, because I think they're coming from a lower level. The only way to continue exploring this level is to keep them from coming from the lower ones. Oh, looks like my fancy sword broke. That's alright. I've got this enchanted one now, which is doing pretty good still. What the heck just happened there? I guess inventory tweaks saved it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look at that inventory tweaks, because that's kind of annoying. Just let it break. I don't care. If I'm not paying attention to it, then that's my own fault. Come on. I don't know what the heck is up with this weird lag. See, they just kept screaming at me. Jeez. Yeah, I'm still doing 8 and 9 points of damage, so I'm doing pretty good like this. Alright, let's see if I can just, I guess, advance bit by bit, since they're not being very cooperative any other way. Alright, is that just gold? Yes, it is just gold. Okay. Not too worried about that. Got a chain there. I don't have a chest back here, do I? No. I could dump some of this stuff in a chest. Maybe if I catch up there, I'll get to that chest. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely creating a bunch of lag here for some reason. It must just be all the mobs. But I haven't really run into this before in testing. That's twice today I'm having weird problems that I actually tested for, and I'm still having issues. Alright, well, let's just do this. Okay, so now let's start dumping some of this crap into some chests. Like that, and that, and that, and that. Things that I don't really need. That. And then we'll clean up behind us here a little bit. There we go. Awesome. That'll work. Cool. Okay, so that'll block that off. off, which is, I think, where some of them were coming from. So far, still no spawners up here on this floor. And no traps yet, which is kind of a surprise. Ooh, music player. That's cool. Is that a dead end there? Yes, okay. Redstone, nice. Alright, let's just keep going on here and see what we can find. Oh, looks like stairs down. And once I've got the whole place lit up, I'll know that there are no traps that can jump out at me. And I can run through. There we go, like here now. Excellent. Ooh, see, now this is another. Close that up. I don't think anyone's going to come up these stairs. They should be blocked off, but I think I'm going to block it just to make sure. I want, in hardcore mode, to be able to control things on my terms as much as possible. There we go. And this looks like just a dead end. Okay, cool. So we've got the first floor pretty well mapped out, I think. Let's go back and see what we scored. We've got ourselves a jukebox. That's always fun. Want a couple discs too. Sweet. Let's just go ahead and break some of these chests and combine them. Alright, let's head over here and dump some of this stuff in the chest here. Holy cow, that's a lot of pumpkin seeds. Yeah, we'll just throw everything in there. Cool. Skip this up. Maybe light that up a bit there. Oh, that's toward carpet. I didn't have any redstone, so I'll definitely be taking that, and whatever cash you have in the drawer. What is that? Stained clay. Oh, nice. May start pillaging what's actually here, too. We'll see. Oh, melon seeds as well. That's good. Electrum ingots. Nice. Pretty good haul so far. Yeah, they're definitely coming up from there somewhere. Alright, I hear a creeper. Sounds like he might be drowning or something. Alright, let's press on this way. Oh, this was my cake. I'm good this way. Alright, well, let's eat a couple pieces of cake, because we've conquered the first level. Ha ha ha. Alright. Pick up any chests we've got, like I said, and just kind of consolidate a bit. Man, are they just up above me, or where the heck are these things? Must be a cave system that just flows right into us. Make a lot of racket, though. Alright. Okay, so let me go through and I'll just start consolidating these chests a little bit, and then we will be back. I didn't light this one up. Maybe I'll... make sure there's no traps here. Okay, cool. We're good. We'll run into some traps eventually, and I'll show you how they work. But alright, so I'll be back in a bit. Hey, so there was a whole wing I forgot about here. And there's a trap right there. It is a fire trap, as you can tell. It's all red and flamey. And if you were to step on it, it would set you on fire. You can put it out by... or try to disarm it by hitting it right-click with an empty hand or just digging out the square underneath it. And since they're a little dangerous at the moment, I chose the latter. When you disarm it, you have a low chance of actually picking it up and getting it, and so you can use it in the future. But they're not going to be too valuable for me at the moment, so I decided just to break it. But let's go ahead and head down here and see if there's anything else that we need to take care of. Nothing here. Okay. Over here. Doesn't look like anything can get up from there, so we're good. And that looks like it now. Okay, well, not much over in this wing. Ooh, can stuff come down? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Maybe we'll light it up there just in case. There we go. Okay. And this one. Anybody? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, another couple. Another wing here. Cool. Thought that seemed a little small for the first floor, but, you know, I don't know. I'd been kind of rushing through them in, like, creative mode just to see how they worked before. Alright. Oh, there's another fire trap. I think each of these might have a nether rack in them, so I might harvest up a couple of those. I guess since they just set me on fire, I think let's double check. Yeah. Maybe we'll try picking one of these up just to show off what it does. But we'll do that after we light the rest of this up and make sure there's no other bad guys around. Don't want to let anybody get the drop on us when we're burning. Yeah? Okay. Looks like we're good here. Cool. Okay, now where'd that trap go? I've got a bucket of water right there ready just in case I get set on fire, which I probably will. Because like I said, I think you've got maybe a 20% chance of succeeding. Otherwise it triggers. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, I disarmed it. Awesome. So that's how you disarm it. Apparently I didn't pick it up though. So I didn't get the trap. I just disarmed it. This is Chimerite. I think that's from Ars Magica. Yeah, well, we'll just leave that for now. Okay, so now I will actually go through and consolidate those chests and be back in a sec. Alright, so I've consolidated all of my chests over here, and I've got one double chest almost full of stuff, and then I filled up my strongbox with the more interesting and valuable pieces. But there's still plenty of good stuff in here that I'll definitely take back with me eventually. For now, though, I think I'm just going to pick up this strongbox. Why not, I guess. And keep going. I've got the doors all blocked off except for the one that goes straight to the staircase over here. And I've got some spruce wood planks to take with me. Let's make up a few more torches, I suppose, too. There we go. That looks like about all I can do to prepare. See how this goes on the second floor. Let's turn that business off. Come on, thank you. There we go. I see zombies down that one. Let's go this way first. Just poke our wee little heads out. Ooh, enchanting table. Very nice. We'll head over there first. Looks like we got zombies that way. Oop, there's zombies coming this way too. Alright, let's head back over here. Come on, zombies. I saw you. Really? Where'd you go? There you are. Nice. Okay, cool. Ooh, we got some chests there too. Nice. Lots of ways to go. Ooh, this stuff looks like quartz too. That's super awesome. Let's block that one off. That is a witch. That sounds not so awesome. Yeah, definitely a witch. Okay, cool. Spiders can still get through like this, but we will at least be able to score our enchantment table. Alright, that's a game changer there. That'll help a lot. Wow, that's a ridiculous amount of food, including some food with sharpness on it. That's weird and funny. Yeah, let's just move all this stuff together here. Interesting. I'm gonna take that with me because that's too funny. Cool. Alright, where do we want to head next? Let's take some of this stuff too. And we'll leave a little bit just to keep this place lit up and pretty. Maybe we'll just head into here next. This looks like maybe a barracks or a kitchen or something of some sort. Oh, got a pumpkin over there. That's cool. We'll definitely have to snag that in a bit. Let's make sure this place is all lit up. Yeah, it's like some sort of mess hall. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, and this chest should be empty, so we'll just break it. So there's no confusion later as to what's going on. Actually, I'm just going to dump all this stuff in here. It's right near the entrance, so... Anything in this furnace? Nope, okay. got some bats, but we don't have any pumpkin pie yet. More redstone. That's good, because I haven't found any redstone yet. And, ooh, brewing stands. That's nice, too. Alright, light this one up. Cool. Now let's start looting. More redstone, that is awesome. Carrots, I don't think I have any carrots yet. I've just got some golden carrots, so that's good. Ooh, netherrack. Or netherwort, I mean, and some soul sand to go with it. That's awesome. Flower pots, whatever. I might take some, but I'm not as interested in them at the moment. What are those? Just stone slabs, okay. I think I'll take that pumpkin and just let that grow again. Someone could get through there. There we go. What else do we have? Anything? Nice little fountain over here. That's actually kind of cool. And a chimney of some sort. And a couple brewing stands. Super nice. Oh, and some pots. Healing, strength, and weakness. Regen, healing, swiftness. Nice. We're getting quite a good haul here so far, but I think we are going to have to wrap this episode up, so I will probably just start recording right where I am for the next episode. I might consolidate some chests and stuff real quick first, but other than that, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and you'll come back to join me next episode back here in this roguelike dungeon. In the meantime, have fun, and keep mooing.